What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on? Listen, let me just tell y'all this, okay? I put the sign up at the beginning, parental advisory, okay? This is mature content. I really brought this shit on myself, and I'm not even complaining because a lot of y'all be like, when I'm doing my reviews, I can't help but insert some things in there. And so, therefore, I'm gonna come back to it later. That ain't the video for this. Well, that's the video for this. Y'all asked for it, and y'all shall receive it. And I'm just gonna see how this goes. Okay, this is a trial run. This is a test run. If all goes well, it's a possibility that the second video could be live stream. You just never know. That'll be my first time I live stream. Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And my whole thing is, if you have an issue with talking about mature content, I mean, we're adults, okay? We fuck, all right? Some of y'all suck. Some of us lick, okay? We do all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a little squeamish and you don't want to hear stuff like that, please click off, okay? No need to just get in your feelings or whatever. If you never heard some stuff and you think you're gonna learn some shit, click onto the video if you want a good laugh or whatever. Let's just have fun with it, okay? So we gonna ease into some shit. We gonna start this off calm, smooth, and collected, and then we just gonna get to the really, really good stuff, all right? I don't want to just hit it all to y'all like this. Bam! I want to warm y'all asses up, like foreplay. Foreplay. Bitch, let me. Do y'all like foreplay? Since we finna go there, bitch, do y'all do the foreplay shit? Okay, because I don't. Sometimes it's cute to set the mood. Sometimes it's cute, like you just can't, you have some certain circumstances to just pop up and yo girl or yo nigga just walk past, your nigga walk past in them gray sweats, things just be fucking swanging like this, and you just be like, damn, he ain't even on hard, but look at that nigga, like, fuck, my nigga good as shit. Look at that shit. Or your bitch walk past and you like, them booty looking right up in them pins. God damn. Titties all out and shit. Stuff like that. And you just be like, come on, let's do this shit. You get right to it. Some shit just pop off like that. But then sometimes you try to set the mood. You doing that little romantic shit. Do a little foreplay. I'm going to kiss you this. I'm going to do you that. I'm going to play this. I'm going to teach you that. Before I give it to you, give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So which one do y'all prefer? Or do you like them both? You like to just get down to the business? Or you like to do the little foreplay first? Or do you like to, have some times where you do get to the business and then sometimes you just do the foreplay? One or the other or both, okay? Put that down in the comments. Let's discuss. Because I'm nosy. Um, where's the question, girl? Oh, this is another question about, okay, this is two questions about the same thing. So let me get to this one. Um, the first real question is, would I date someone with children? Have I dated someone with children? Yes, I've dated someone with children. Probably a couple of people. And to be quite honest, in this day and age, you know, whether you're gay or straight, believe it or not, it's coming almost a rarity that you will find somebody who is not without a child on their tip or by their side. It's becoming very rare now. Usually my preference is to date someone who is dependent free, and it's just them, because sometimes, especially in the lesbian world, depending on who and how the baby came about, meaning if you know um the girl was actually with a man and they fucked around and had a baby or whatever, I don't want to have to deal with the baby daddy drama or whatever. It's so much easier to deal with if she and her partner, her ex-partner, which a woman, had a baby and decided to have a baby and then shit just didn't work out or something like that. Even though you can still have the drama, but it'll be more easy because we all females, we all women, which I ain't gotta deal with, because you don't know how that nigga gonna act and how he gonna, oh, so you up here you got this dyke up here trying to play daddy, bitch. I ain't trying to play daddy to none of your kids, okay? I don't. No, I'm here for the Okay, that's what I'm here for. Your kids just so happen to be there, okay? I don't want no drama. So that's why I say my preference is to have someone that is dependent free, don't have no children. But I have dated people with children because their personality, and once I got to know them, it was like y'all was cool as fuck. So I couldn't let that go to just let that go by me. You know what I'm saying? But at this point in time, I'm just not a I don't, it is what it is, okay? If you got kids, you got kids. You can't help, well, you can't help it, but, that's what it is. That's what it is. So, 9 out of 10, everybody got kids. It really is. I did put that on Twitter one time. Like, I really just want somebody that ain't got no kids, okay? But it is okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Um, what advice would you give a woman who is single and thinking about getting back with her children's dad, but he had another child in the process? And she literally put, don't Rashida my ass, because girl, I was about to go there. Now let's Rashida her for a second. Now see, different scenarios. This is 2 scenarios because this was a vague question. Now, if you and your baby's father got together, y'all was cool, y'all broke up, and then you went on and did your thing, he went on ahead and did his thing, and in the process of him doing his thing, he had a child, and he didn't, and shit happens like that, but y'all been broken up, so that was whatever. And if you thought, hey, some time go by, I missed that old thing, maybe he was the love of my life and he is the father of my child too. I know he got another child. And y'all want to work that shit out. Work that shit out if it can be worked out, because you never know how that can go. But on the other hand, if y'all was in a relationship and he fucked around on you and brought a whole ass baby back, fuck that shit, bitch. I ain't trying to do no shit like that. Like, it just ain't in my nature to take no nigga back. It's one thing to cheat, and then it's another thing to cheat and bring a whole ass baby into the picture. That is like the ultimate no-no, okay? That is the ultimate fuck you, if you ask me. Because not only did you just step out on our relationship and disrespect it that way, you double disrespected that shit and disrespected the fuck out of me by bringing a child into the situation too. So therefore, every time I see you, I'm going to see that child, because you're going to be with that child. Because if I do stay together with your ass, you are going to be a good father to that fucking child. But I'm still going to see that child, and that's still going to be a reminder. And it's not easy to get over that type of hurt. Okay, it's going to take a long time. And you probably going to be looking at that nigga with resentment, trust issues, and all that shit. I mean, if you can get over it and you want to go through that shit and have it possibly happen again, go ahead. But bitch, it wouldn't be me if it was that circumstance, okay? So, moving on from that. I hope that helps somebody. Nope, that's not it. So I have 2 questions that's about being a virgin. Do you think waiting for marriage to have sex is worth it? I'm 22 years old, still a virgin, orally, vaginally, anally. Because some of y'all like to do some things, and this is a woman. And the most I've done is kiss. Okay, that's one. And a similar question, where does the question go? I'm 25 years old, a virgin. Is it worth it? Is it a bad thing being a virgin at my age? And how should I tell someone I'm a virgin when most people shy away from dealing with virgins? Okay. So the question, to answer both these ladies' questions, no. You don't have to feel bad about being a virgin. There is no age limit about being a virgin, okay? If you want to wait before marriage, because technically that's in the Bible and that was what we put out, you are supposed to do. Technically, if you're a religious person, a Christian, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to fornicate before, you get married. First time you're supposed to have sex is when you get married, but this is 2018. And so therefore, people don't really follow that. People got to get their rocks off when they want to get their rocks off, okay? And if you are 22 years old, you're still young as fuck, all right? And you're 25 years old, you're still young. But if you want to hold that virginity until you're fucking 50, 60 years old, that's your goddamn right. And if somebody got a problem with it, that's on them. Okay, you cannot fall to the peer pressure of anybody else, or people looking at other people and like, oh, they fucking, but what am I doing? No. Okay, if you don't want to lose your virginity yet and you want to hold on to it longer, if you want to, um who is that? If you want to wait until marriage, there is nothing wrong with that. And if you think people gonna shy away from being with a virgin or whatever, you're not hanging with the right type of people. You're not dating the right type of people. And I feel as though that you need to get somebody that's on the same mindset as you. Okay. And that means either they're virgins or they have had sex, but they understand that, they have to respect their partner and what they want, and they can wait, you know and see what happens. It's all about respect, okay? And I feel like you have to be honest with your partner too, also, and let them know, hey, right up front. Like, you probably put it out there. I ain't gonna say put it out there the first date, but probably the second date or whatever. If you want to put it out there the first date or whatever, y'all in the midst of talking and y'all midst of, getting to know each other. That's part of getting to know each other. I am a virgin. Put it out there. I don't see nothing wrong, because some people will probably get a little hostile in their feelings if they find out later on down the road when they think they're about to get some, and no, they not, because you said legs ain't opening to 'em. I'm ready and I'm not ready, and you ain't the one yet. I mean, bitch, when you only been talking for a couple of months, you know. So if you, yeah, just be honest. Just be honest, and that putting it out there right at the beginning, you gotta that's a double edged sword, because you're gonna have some that's gonna be like, cool, I respect that, but what I'm looking for is not that. And then they probably just leave away. And you don't even have to deal with, going any further, getting your feelings invested in that shit. But then you probably gonna meet somebody that's gonna be like, okay, I'm cool with that. And they'll stick around with you for the long run until you're ready, if and you ever become ready to give it to them. Okay? Or you're gonna meet somebody who's gonna say, yeah, I'm cool with that. You do what you gotta do. And then as time go past, they probably gonna feel like, well, damn, bitch, when you gonna be ready? Okay, you gotta learn to. This shit is tricky. Weed through the bullshit of the garden of bullshit. Okay, but don't cave to fucking peer pressure. That's one thing I want you to know, for real, for real. Okay. Mm-mm. Being a beginner in sex. How to not feel embarrassed and not say things. Like, I remember the time I told a guy he came too quick, and the other time this guy's penis was little. Like, how to avoid guys asking, "Was the sex good?" Help. Girl, bitch, what you do? He was up in you like, damn, this shit good as fuck. I'm coming. And it was like, what? Is that it? Is that what you said? Bitch, you came that quick? I ain't even barely get half of enough. What are you talking about? Girl, you really said that shit? My pride would be hurt. Like, bitch, that's it. I'm like, yeah, that's it. What are you talking about? Well, shit, let me get my second. Did you really tell that person that? Like, stop playing. Stop fucking playing. Um, this other time a guy's penis was too little. To be quite honest, and then to avoid, like, what are you doing with these people? Like, is these hit it and quit it type of situations, or are these relationship type of situations? Because if this is somebody that you are, seeking out to have a relationship with, and you wait to have sex and it's not up to par what you thought it would be, and if you comfortable enough, you can actually sit down and y'all got this trust in your relationship and just talk to him and say, this is what I like and this is what I need you to do, and y'all can, if he's understanding, don't say it in a rude ass way to make his pride. Niggas and they pride and they ego lives in they dick most of the time. So you gotta coast it in there and kind of coddle the motherfucker. So, babe, let me just tell you this. So, you know, we got a good thing going on, right? And so I leave you satisfied, right? I want to have the same thing. I'm not saying that, you're not good. It's just that it's too quick for me. And I can barely get my nut. And I really want to. So can we just try things a little different? You just gotta word it right. That's what you gotta do. You gotta word it right, and if you have a strong enough partner, they will understand and y'all can work on that shit together. Now, if this is some hit it and quit it type of shit, you just found this nigga and y'all just fucked on the first day, or a couple of weeks down the road, y'all ain't even really got that connection, just let the nigga go, okay? You ain't gotta tell him, bitch, unless he did something to you, and that's why your dick small. That's what it sound like, okay? Girl, if you with your partner and you really fully get to know a person, of course, you are gonna be a little timid depending on your level of sex, how you been having sex and stuff like that, and you probably are going to be a little timid or whatever. But if you get to a point where you're comfortable enough, you should be able to talk to your partner, okay, and let them know what's going on, and y'all should be able to work that out together, because sometimes you just need to guide a motherfucker, okay? Tell him to slow the fuck down so he won't nut so fucking quick, okay? Do some foreplay on that nigga so he can bust that first nut and get that shit out the way, so that second nut can roll a little bit faster. I mean, slower, I should say. Girl, you just don't know. You just gotta talk to these niggas. You really do. Give her some advice. Some of my people down in the comments, okay? Um, Here we go. This is one of the questions I was side-eyeing, but we gonna go there. What do you enjoy most? Eating pussy or using the strap on? And when you eat pussy, do you eat the ass as well? Hell, you said nothing is off limit. Now, nigga, it was a dude that had to do this, but I'm pretty sure he's gay, but it is what it is. So, here's the thing. Yes, I'm a 100% full ass lesbian. Yes, I do eat the pussy. Okay? Yes, have I used a strapped on? No, not on a partner yet. Do I have one? Yes, I do. But it depends on whether or not they want it. Okay, so if my partner wants it, they will have it, and I just have it just in case. Okay, um, I don't know if I would be 100% comfortable using a strap on, so that's why I just got it just in case. But mainly I will fuck the shit out of you in other ways, okay? And these lips and this mouth, this tongue, whatever, it works a lot of wonders. I have no complaints, okay? And I'm not tooting my own horn, but yes, it's a good thing. And I like it. So it is what it is. And for me, to be quite honest, it's literally, for me, I can also get off by watching my partner react to what I'm do to them. Okay, so if they're enjoying it, that heightens me up too. You know what I'm saying? And that's an ego boost to my ass too. Like, bitch, yeah, you better take this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I hope that answered your question. And no, I haven't eaten ass. Well, no, I haven't eaten ass, but I don't see nothing wrong with it. Okay, if my boo want it, I will do it. Okay, as long as it's clean back there. Cause let me tell you something, women, men, whatever, the pussy hole is right here, and the asshole is literally right there. It don't take much to slip up and go down there while you doing what you doing. Okay, so hey, it is what it is. So I probably have licked the asshole or two and I realized it. It is what it is. Okay, so let's get back to some next question. Let me find the stuff. I'm getting on my Instagram shit. Do you like to receive oral or only give it? I'm mainly a giver, okay? And like I just said, I get a lot of my pleasure. I like to touch. I like you to do a lot of stuff to me or whatever, as I'm going to do to you. But my main thing is I'm a giver. I love making you go out your fucking mind. That's what I love, okay? Um, would you consider long distance relationship? I've been in a couple long distance relationships. It's it's not okay. I've been in a long distance relationship that I knew eventually realized that nothing was gonna come from it. So it kind of turned me off to it. But then I had another long distance relationship where, we actually became intact because that person did move here and it was cool and it worked out for the better. Would I prefer a long distance relationship? No, because I crave intimacy. I'm that type of person that want to cuddle with your ass, I want to lay up with your ass, I just want to be in your presence. I want you to be in my presence. And when I say in my presence like that, I ain't trying to say a clingy ass bitch. No. If you want a nut busted or whatever, call me up. I'm right over there. We kick it at the crib or whatever. You can come kick it at my crib. We go out on dates and stuff like that. I like the physicality of it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, with the kids, I'm not against stuff because sometimes you just don't know where your soulmate at. Your soulmate probably ain't even in your city. Your soulmate probably across the world, bitch. I ain't got time for that. But a few states don't matter, okay? The vicinity of the states, whatever. Sometimes it's just like these plane trips, okay? It ain't nothing to hop on a plane and go see somebody if you real serious in a long distance relationship, and especially the way that like the price of these plane tickets and if you can afford it, it's nothing. So I'm not, discounting long distance relationships, especially since I've been in one. I wouldn't prefer it, but sometimes, like I say, shit happens. Bad sex experience. One bad sex experience that I had that stuck out for me was the fact that when you're getting aroused and you're arousing a person, let me just tell y'all this. Please, just wash yourself, okay? And I know sometimes sex come, especially when you've been in a relationship, the shit comes spontaneous sometimes. It catches you off guard sometimes. But if you know, I have a feeling that some shit is gonna go down and you invite somebody to your crib or whatever, just just be clean, okay? Just be clean. Cause I can smell your pheromones and I can smell your body odor and all that stuff, especially when you get aroused, all right? I don't want to have to be in the mood and I'm getting you hot and I'm smelling something that just ain't smelling right a little bit and it's kind of playing with my senses like, bitch, is that me? No, bitch, it ain't you. You clean as fuck, okay? And then you open up. That's my bad experience. The bitch just stank, okay? And it wasn't like a funky type of thing. I just can't really describe it. It just wasn't what I was used to, and I just couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. I was just like, this ain't gonna work. This really ain't gonna work. I said, if you knew, ladies, ladies, soap and water in a wash towel. Clean that up down there, wipe it, just freshen it up. Okay, we gotta keep ourselves fresh. Niggas, y'all asses too, cause y'all be having musty balls. I be hearing about some stuff. Y'all be wanting bitches to suck y'all dick, and y'all got musty ass balls with cotton balls down there and shit lint from your goddamn drawers and stuff. Clean that shit off if you want somebody to slob on it properly. Okay, stop that shit. But yeah, that was a bad experience I had, and I'm so glad I only had one experience like that. It turned me off so bad. So bad. Um, what type of females do you prefer and would you date a stud? Like a real stud? Okay, I'm gonna be quite honest. I prefer femmes, okay? Now in the lesbian world, let me just go ahead into this. Labels, okay? I've been talking about this, kind of alluding to it, the different categories, the different labels in the lesbian world, just like in the gay world. You have your femmes, you have your masculine men, and you have your femboys, and then you have some other people that, versatiles, your tops, your bottoms, and stuff like that. And you can kind of put the top and bottom in the lesbians too. Okay, so most of the time, especially like in the gay world, you can be feminine as fuck, but you can be a top, and you can be verse as well, and you can be masculine, but you can be a bottom and verse as well, interchangeable like that. In the lesbian world, you have your studs, which are your more manly, not necessarily manly. They're least feminine, okay, and they probably mostly identify more so with their dominant male side of them, okay. It's not saying that they really want to be a man, all right. No, they just feel more comfortable, uh, with their more dominant side, and sometimes you the ones that you see that dresses up and they kind of look like dudes sometimes or whatever, but that does not necessarily mean that one wants to become a man. Like me personally, if you see me, I don't wear dresses, okay? I don't. The only time I wear drawers, like panties or whatever the fuck, okay, so we getting there, is when I'm on my cycle. That's it, okay? But other than that, I wear Brock's Abuse and shit like that. It's more comfortable. It feels a little bit better, and I wear, I wear nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I wear nigga shit because, bitch, that's the only shit that can kind of fit me, and I like the style of it. I don't like too much feminine stuff. I really don't. It's just not me. It's really not me. When I grew up, I had to be subjected to, wearing a lot of dresses and skirts and putting on the shoes, the heels, and wearing the tights and the stockings and the knee highs, and it was just a chore. And I just felt restricted because I knew it wasn't me. But, being that dressing the way that I want to dress, just down, casual, that's a stud. A stem is a femme and a stud. Like, you already know which is femmes, it's the feminine ladies, okay? That's the woman that you can literally walk down the street and you can see any feminine woman or any woman walking down the street and you can't tell whether or not she's gay, straight, or what. You know what I'm saying? Um, and most of the time you see a lot of stud on film relationships and a lot of film on film relationships, and that's okay. All right. Um, and those relationships kind of mirror heterosexual relationships, the stud and the femme, because you got your dominant, dude, nigga of the relationship, and then you got your femme girl who is the feminine, who is the receiver of stuff and things like that. And in these relationships, you have, it's up to the person. You may have a stud who don't like to be touched. Okay, that's your hardcore touch me not studs. I don't understand them, but I think the touch me not studs, they the ones that don't really, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. If I see some, y'all, if I have some touch me nots that, follow me and watching this video, the touch me not studs, I think part of that is that they don't want to be reminded of the fact that they are female. They were born female, and they probably be the ones that transition from female to male, later on, or probably thinking about it. Or they just don't want to be touched, you know what I'm saying? And they get off by just, providing the pleasure and stuff like that. Eh, that's to each his own. I mean, I get off by providing the pleasure. That gets me hot too. But bitch, I want you to touch my body too, And it is what it is. Okay. But then you got the regular studs, they don't have that much of a problem. Some of them don't like penetration. But they'll be probably okay with you, a little fingering action, like fingering a click or licking a click, even giving head and getting head and shit like that. Sucking their titties and all that stuff, that's fine. But no penetration. Some probably do like penetration. I don't care whichever way. You like what you like, because at the end of the day, you're still a woman. You still want to get that pleasure too. So it is what it is. When it comes down to like your stems are, one day they can be a total femme. The other day, they can be a stud. They can dress very boyish and stuff like that. And then they can flip that shit and they can dress, very feminine. Okay, they very comfortable in their sexuality. They just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I can get down with those. You got your femme on films, like I said, two feminine women, whether they passive aggressive or aggressive. Your pillow princesses, that's the ones that just sit there. And pillow princesses are in just about every type of relationship, gay, straight, whatever. They just lay there and they like to receive and receive and receive. They barely like to do shit, okay? They just want to receive. Sometimes it's cute and sometimes it's like, bitch, come up off of it. But, that's that. Somebody, what the other question say? Would I date a stud? Like, see, I like femme. I like feminine women. It's just something about seeing a woman, like, do what I don't do. Seeing a woman dress up, um, her curves and stuff like that, and then just looking real fly with it and real, like, that's so sexy to me. Like, for some reason it is sexy as fuck to me. I ain't even gonna lie. And I'm not saying seeing a I wouldn't put off dating and stuff, but I don't prefer it, and that's not on my mindset, but I have my preference to films, okay? Like I say all the time, it has to be something totally bomb about a stud for me to, fuck them, or be in a relationship with them, and you just never know. You just never know. I don't like the fact that within the LGBT community, especially the lesbian community, there is a lot of discrimination when it comes to studs on stud because they say that's too gay. And I'm like, at the end of the day, you're still two women fucking each other and appreciating the womanly form that is underneath all those clothes. And I'm like, so why is that such a big taboo? Love is love. So I don't ever judge nobody, and I will never say fucking never, but I prefer to be with a femme. Okay. And I have a feeling like if I was to get with a stud, it would not be a hardcore stud. Okay. She would have to have like still it's some studs out here that are like very feminine looking. Like you can tell that they still a woman. And I'd probably go for that type. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some cute ass studs out here. It is what it is. So moving on from that, I hope that I hope that answers some of y'all questions on that topic. And if you still need some clarification, just let me know and I'll hit you up or, I'll expand on it next time. Um, how does scissoring actually work? Scissoring is basically you got a woman, you got another woman, you got a vagina, you got a vagina, you got the clit, you got the clit. And these the legs, okay? They sitting up, these legs go this way, this leg go this way, they go that way, and it's literally, okay? The clicks are rubbing together, all right? And they getting stimulated like that. So it's literally like click riding on click. Instead of riding a fucking dick, they riding the click. That's how it is, okay? That's a lot of goddamn work. I ain't got time for all that shit. I'm too big for that shit. But that's how it is. Um, am I seeing someone special? It's complicated. That's all I can say about that one. We're gonna move right past that one because I was about to say something that because the person probably watching or some people probably watching. No, literally, it's complicated as fuck. Okay, so I can't say that I'm 100%. Girl, it's complicated. It's complicated. I don't know what it is. It's complicated. That's all I can say. All right. Can I say girlfriend? It's complicated. That's all I can say. Because I don't know. I don't know. Just going through some things. Just going through some things. But am I open? Yeah. But, because you just never know. You just never know. So is it weird that my partner wants my underwear? And if you, what? Is it weird that my partner wants my underwear? If your spouse said he wanted to have a threesome and the person he tells you he wants it with is someone he used to talk to, does that mean he's more interested in her and wants to see how far he can go? First of all, your partner wants your underwear. What do you mean by that? I mean, you got people like Amber Rose who was out here sniffing underwears and getting aroused by it, and finding comfort or, saying that it was easing anxiety. Is that it? Or do you say that he liked to wear your underwear, or whatever? I don't know. Like, that is a little weird, but, that probably is a little kinky fetish of his, so I don't judge. As long as it ain't hurt nobody, do what you do. But as far as this threesome thing, he want to do it with somebody that his ex, that's basically his ex, somebody that he used to talk to. Now, what do you mean by talk to? Is it literally just talk to, or talk to meaning that they used to hit it, quit it, back in the day? They used to fuck around back in the day. Not necessarily a relationship, but they used to fuck around back in the day. And it feel like, on the one hand, when you do threesomes, it's like, should you do it with somebody that you know? Okay. Should you do it with somebody that you know and you feel comfortable with, or should you do it with a random person? Now he probably thinking that it's okay to do it with somebody that they know, ease it into it or whatever, because then it'll be better than to just bring a random person in there. But if this is somebody that he had emotional ties to or whatever, and you feel a type of way, that's fucked up. Don't bring that shit up in that relationship. You should say no, okay? Because It seemed like he probably just want to hit that shit one more time, and he want to hit it and have your approval to hit it because you're going to be right there letting that girl do whatever it is that you do to her, to you. So I don't know. How y'all feel about that? If for those who would ever entertain the idea or thought pattern of a threesome, would you be okay with your spouse bringing in someone that they had previous dealings with? I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't. So that's just my honest answer. Thoughts on dating someone bisexual? Whew. So here's the thing. There is a such thing as biphobia, okay? Where you can be biphobic. There are people who believe that, bisexual people are greedy. Okay, they just want their cake, they want to eat it too. They don't want to pick and choose, they just want both, they want all. Okay. Especially in the gays, I hate when I hear the term that men can't be bisexual. If they like dick and they like pussy too, they're bisexual, okay? And they very much can. You just have to be the type of person that's going to be okay if you're a woman dating a bisexual man, because there's some women out here, straight women or so-called straight women, who can't fathom the idea that their man likes to suck dick too, okay? That they can probably lose their man to another man. You know what I'm saying? And they're not, and it's okay if that's what you feel, but don't say that bisexuality in the gay world is not real, because it very much is. And I feel a lot of, more so, men get looked down upon. They get looked down upon for being gay more so than women do anyway. And then you throw the bisexual aspect in there, and people like say, just nigga, just say you gay. Just say you gay. No. If they say that they're bisexual, they like both. They like both, okay? If you don't want to fuck a bisexual man, then that's your preference, okay? But you ain't got to be rude about it. You ain't got to be ignorant about it and say that it's not a real thing. Now, the same fears that some straight women have about dating a bisexual man, about maybe he could leave me for a man, and or probably cheat on me with a man, it's the same thing that I feel like some lesbians have about dating bisexual women too. Okay. You have that thought like, damn, so is you really bisexual? Are you fucking with me because some nigga supposedly broke your heart, and so now you want to try pussy and you just want to claim bisexuality now? And I mean, because let me just tell y'all this, don't do that shit for the sake of that, okay? I hate when I see and hear people like, I'm gonna fuck a bitch because these niggas ain't acting right. Bitches can be niggas too. Trust and believe, especially if you fuck around with a stud ass bitch too. Hey, you got some aggressive femmes out here that's dirty as fuck too, okay? They will play your ass the same way a nigga would, okay? So stop saying shit like that. You sound stupid, and you'll get your heart hurt the same way that your nigga hurt yours, okay? But I guess it's a fear. It's a fear that that they could possibly go back to being with the opposite sex, or they just doing this just to be trying stuff out. Me personally, I have no thing against people that are bisexual, but I don't actively seek out to date a bisexual. That's not top of my list, okay? Um, yeah. For the exact same reason. I don't want you fucking with me and then come to find out you just fucking with me because some nigga just, fucking broke your heart or whatever, or you just playing around and stuff like that, and then next thing you know, you back with this nigga and that nigga. No, I ain't got time for that, okay? But I don't, look down on bisexuals or whatever. But you just never fucking know who you fall in love with or who you connect with. You truly don't. Um, I like to know if you think lesbian relationships are particularly difficult. No, not really. I mean, besides probably getting discriminated against, out in public or whatever, from people who don't like the homosexuality of the lifestyle, if they want to call it a lifestyle, don't like homosexuality or whatever. Besides that, I don't feel like it's difficult. I mean, if you're trying to have a baby and trying to get a baby and a sperm donor and stuff, that's probably a difficult part about it. You gotta literally go an extra mile because you ain't got a nigga in a relationship that you can just fuck and get impregnate you. But as far as just having a regular relationship, I don't see it being no more difficult than a heterosexual relationship. Everything is the same. It's the same. You know, we love literally the same. We just not, fucking the opposite sex. We fucking the same sex. That's what it is. Okay. We still have fights. We still have arguments. You know, we still go out on date. We still love. We still party. We still do everything that straight people do. It's just that I'm doing it with a woman instead of a man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's that difficult. More difficult than a heterosexual relationship. Have you ever had sex with a man? No, I have not. Okay. Um, I've told y'all this. I've had boyfriends. Like, let me tell you something. I'm a bird ass bitch. Okay. And when I be telling y'all, bitch, I got bird tendencies, it's because I know what type I would go after because that's what I was dating. You know, in the process of trying to figure out who exactly I was when in my younger years, I had a certain type. I like chocolate niggas. I like hood niggas, okay? Them motherfuckers that ain't shit. That's who I fucking like. But when we get to the process, it never got past the point of actually trying to have sex with that person. They might have wanted it, but I kind of stopped it right there because I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Like, I just didn't feel nothing arousing about it. And it just felt like I was forcing the whole situation. So no, and that's how I knew 100% that I was really gay. Cause they're like, how? And I hate this shit. How you know you gay if how you know you not straight? Have you ever if you ain't never tried fucking a man or telling a man how you know you ain't straight if you ain't gay if you're not straight if you never fucked a pussy or whatever or had sex with a woman. Well, the same thing can be switched. Let me switch that logic on you. How you know you're not gay if you ain't never slept with the same sex too? You don't want nobody telling you that, so don't tell nobody that's gay or lesbian that too. Okay, don't use that logic on us because no. All right, trust and believe. We know, and I knew and had the feeling ever since I was young, but I didn't understand what it was. And every time I seem to get into a dating situation with the guy, and it never goes further than to that point, and I found out and realized I'm not sexually attracted. You're attractive as fuck, but I'm not sexually attracted to you. Yeah. But then I see this woman and my it gets me going. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Um how do you go about trying to get to know a female and know if she's gay or not? Sometimes you can just know. Sometimes, especially if you talking to a feminine woman, you probably just got to put it out there. Are you gay? But you can't just really ask because sometimes they'll get offended. Y'all sensitive as fuck these days. But that's the thing about me. It's really difficult sometimes to figure out if a woman, like a feminine woman, is gay. Like if you're attracted to studs and shit like that, you can tell a stud is gay. Okay, but it's very tricky when you're attracted to a feminine woman because it's a possibility that 9 out of 10 she might not be gay, and then you don't want to offend. And so I guess you can like play flirt or just try to get to know that person as a friend and see where it go and then it'll come out, or you can just be open with it and just be like, bitch, are you gay? You know what I'm saying? And take whatever he comes with it. What does tops and bottoms mean? Top is the fucking giver, the bottom is the receiver. Okay? The top, especially in a gay relationship, the top is the one that's giving the dick, okay? The bottom is the one taking it in the ass, okay? That's what it is. And you know what? I don't appreciate how in the gay aspect of things, they really like put down and like bottom shame these bottoms. Like, why are y'all shaming them? Basically saying it, kind of making it seem as if they're, less of a man or, whatever. I don't know why y'all bottom shame bottoms. Okay, like they're less than because they're bottoms or whatever. If it was not for bottoms, who the fuck would you be fucking? Your hand or another top? Like what? You need your bottoms, so appreciate them. They put in a lot of fucking work for your fucking pleasure and theirs. Okay, so stop that. They're just as equal to you at tops. Okay, stop that shit. Um, tell us about the first time when. Okay, I just did that. I did that. I already said that. Damn. What did I just fucking miss? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get to back to the talk about being plus size and a lesbian. Do you feel it's a bit harder to date in the community being a big girl? Also talk about signs. I don't care about zodiac sign. Like I don't do the zodiac sign. I don't care. I'm not the type of person that'd be like, well shit, I would never date a Taurus, I would never date a Sagittarius, I would never date this, I would never date that. I date who I'm attracted to. I don't give a fuck what your sign is. And things are a little bit different in the lesbian world. I would say a little bit more. You got people who like probably some studs or whatever. I don't know. You got some people who probably wouldn't date a big girl or whatever. Just like you have some niggas, in heterosexual relations that probably wouldn't date a big girl for various reasons or whatever. But I find it that it's more accepting and some lesbians, a lot of them, they have no problem with dating somebody who's a little plus size, who a little chunky, who a little big bitch, and they smaller. None of the women that I've been with have been big as me or even the slightest as big as me. You know what I'm saying? Or even a little chunky. They probably been like, you know, I'm trying to come up with somebody who's not, I ain't gonna say the word fat. Skinny, not skinny, but they thick, but bitch, like a Rihanna thickness, okay? That's mine, all right? And I've had some smaller than that, okay? So I've never had like a big girl. Like I just don't see how that work, but okay. You know, sometimes y'all make that shit work. It's just I don't know, but I'm not opposed to anything, but I don't think it's hard. I think it's more accepting. And now if it was in the gay world, they got that no fats, no film type of shit. I don't like that. That's ugh. But okay. I feel like it's so much easier in the lesbian world to do that. That's not why I'm a lesbian because like I said, I've had niggas and I still have niggas hollering at the bitch today. Okay, so it is what it is. I just feel like it's a little bit more accepting, okay? Big girls need love too. They want to get that shit out too, okay? We can do wonders. You just never know until you try. Cause bitch, let me tell you, some bitches just like a big bitch to cut her up under. That's cool. That's whatever. Use me, bitch. Okay. What turns you on most about a woman? What turns me on, period, about somebody is outside of looks and stuff, you can be fine as fuck, but you can be dumb as hell. And I don't like an ignorant bitch. I don't like a dumb person. I don't like an illiterate bitch either. I really don't. And when I say things like that, I mean somebody that's very closed-minded, somebody that don't know how to think outside the box, somebody that, just really take things as face value and I can't have a fucking deep ass conversation with you. I don't like that. Your personality has to be popping. Your personality has to be open. You have to have such a good, sense of humor about you. You have to love to communicate. You have to be able to fuck my mind. Like, mind fuck me on some deep conversation type shit. That is the sexiest thing, to have a fucking woman that you can have a deep ass conversation with. I am dead ass serious, okay? Y'all know on physical attributes of a woman, I love ass, okay? You can have the smallest titties, but bitch, if you got a nice little round pum pum back there, that is everything to me. Little hourglass shape, that's cute, but that's the physical side, Titties is nice too, but I really am an ass type of nigga. But like I said, if you can stimulate the fuck out of my mind with some deep intellectual conversation, I might just fucking marry your ass right there. You know what I'm saying? That is a fucking turn on. You just don't understand, bitch. I can't stand a dumb bitch. That's why I I just can't stand a dumb bitch. I really can't. Um, What's your type? Big girl, small girl, what's your worst? Okay, we already talked about that. Some of these questions are double questions. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. I would like to know your opinion. I would like to know your opinion on Young Ma producing lesbian porn. Get your money, bitch. Cause when the money, I don't see the album, girl. She got to do something in the meantime to pay for these, studio bills or whatever, until this goddamn album come out. So hey, get your money, bitch. Do what you got to do. It's a hustle, all right. Um, Somebody said getting a damn boot on your car. Girl, let me delete that. That ain't even got shit to do with this. Um, where's the other question? Okay, I see this. I see this. Where do you like to go on dates? I'm a simple type of bitch wherever she want to go. Okay, like we can go to the movies and stuff like that. You know, that's like a beginner's date type of shit. And you know, once you start, you know, go to the movies and go kick it, go out to eat and all that shit. I ain't no cheap bitch. Like I like to be frugal, okay, but you ain't gonna have me taking you on no first date. We going out on the first date and then we go to eat at some McDonald's or type shit. I don't even fucking eat McDonald's like that no more. Bitch, the only thing I get from McDonald's is ice cream. Okay. But other than that, no. Like, I'm gonna take you out to something nice, okay? We gonna go some nice places. Um I feel like dinner and a movie is so fucking cliche, but that's cute. You know, we can go if let's say we start, you know, when the weather is right and we dating, go walking down Lakeshore Drive and by the lake and just, you know, actually just get to talk to one another and you know, get to know one another, pick our brains and stuff like that, take in the weather, you know, go a little sightseeing and just, you know, be downtown and shit like that. And, you know, when a relationship progresses and I get to, you know, really get to know that person, and see what their type of personality is, and you know you actually have to listen in a relationship to their needs, to their wants, to their likes, to their dislikes, and then I can form a date around that and just surprise your ass, especially when it comes to the time, you know, you want to celebrate the anniversaries and shit and you just want to be romantic and shit and be like, yeah, yeah, oh my god, you remember this? Yeah, bitch, because I was listening. What the fuck? You know, I like to be like that. I like to be like that, okay? So I'm that type of bitch. Like I'm a romantic ass type of bitch, okay? You know, especially if I really, really like you. I'm gonna go all out for you if we really vibe it like that. I really do. I like to make shit special, okay? So and I want a partner that's gonna make it special for me like that. You know? Um Threesomes. I'm here for threesomes, okay? Now here's my thing. I ain't never had no threesome, but bitch, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I can and when I say I'm here for it, am I ready to be in a threesome? No. Okay. But if at any time two fan ass bitches just come up to me and be like, yo, let's do this, hey, I'm not gonna turn down the opportunity. But it's something I think I have to work myself up to. But I am not opposed to anybody who likes to do threesomes. If you're comfortable with doing that and that's how you get off or whatever, as long as everybody knows the rules and the guidelines in it, go ahead for it. I'm not you know, gonna judge. Bitch, I'll watch that shit. You need a fourth to come in and film it for you, bitch. I will film and I can just sit here and just be like, give instructions. No, now put her leg over there. Mm-hmm. No, you gotta lick it. You're licking it the wrong way. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Bitch, let me show you. Okay, bitch, let me stop. Let me stop. It is hot up in here. Like the heat is up and it is warm outside. It feels like the inside of that Uber car I was in today. What the fuck is going on? How does one flirt? Like, how do you really categorize flirting? Like, you know, people flirt in different type of ways. Okay, you can just be having a conversation with somebody and, you know, you just play up on what they saying or whatever. Like, yeah, yeah, this, you know, and just play up on what they saying and all that shit. Sometimes people be flirting by giving people the eyes and stuff like that. You just gotta look at the body language. Like, are they trying to get a little close to me? Just listen to what a person is saying, okay? You know, it's like, yeah. So about that, um, you know, I don't know how you bitches do it, okay? I be seeing girls do that shit like, and they be all club like, girl, say what you want, all right? Say what you want. But you know, it's different. It's different. You know, you can tell. You can always tell when somebody's flirting. Like you can really tell. Sometimes it's subtle, but you just gotta pay attention to the body language. Is this person? Do they do this with another person? Okay, but they just doing it like this with you. Yes, they're flirting with your ass. All right, you know, and you just You got to find your niche, okay? You got to find what you're comfortable doing to flirt or whatever. Sometimes it's just talking and spending some words. Now, let me tell you something. With me, honestly, I don't really, until I, get to know somebody, and when I say get to know somebody, have a little conversation, or at least say hi, whatever, and get a feel for them just a little bit before I put it out there. Because I'm not the type of person that will come up to another woman or whatever. All of the relationships that I've been in, I've been approached, okay? Because I think I'm terrible at actually, starting a conversation and flirting because I'm an introvert, and it's like, I don't want to offend nobody and think that, okay, you gay, but you really not. And so I don't want to cause no offense or whatever. But like I said, I'm an introvert and I'm kind of antisocial. So it's like, oh my God, I wouldn't know what to say. I get tongue tied and all that stuff. So I would prefer that the other woman makes the first move and then I can just flow from that. So like when I be down at the blackout and all that stuff, I had a couple of situations that was going on and they approached me and I was just like flowing with that. Never would have approached them, but they approached me. So that's how it goes, and that's how it always goes with me. I I say I'm gonna work on it, but my nerves just be getting all up into it. So hey, but what's been going on now has been working fine for me. So hey, it is what it is. Y'all give Miss Lady some tips on how y'all be flirting and shit like that. Um, Physical traits. Okay, so that's all the Instagram questions. Damn, it's almost an hour video, bitch. Somebody want to know my first time. First time I ever kissed a girl. First time I ever kissed a guy. Okay, so I kissed a guy. Um, this the first time I kissed a guy, it just really wasn't what I thought it would be, to be quite honest. And his breath stank. His breath stank. So that was a turn off. And I was just like, oh no. But then the second time I kissed the dude, I was like, okay, this cute, but I really didn't feel nothing. I was like, what's the height? I just didn't get it. But then when I kissed my first girl, I was like, oh, a bitch body just started tingling. So, that's another reason and way I know, bitch, yeah, you like puss, you don't like dick. So there you go on that one. I got some Facebook comments. Should I say the Facebook comments for right now? Or do I just go? I'm going to just go ahead and do it. I'm just going to go ahead and do it and see. Let me see. Have you ever been with a woman that squirts? If so, what is your view on it? Do you consider it cum or pee? It's not pee. I don't think it's pee. And I've made somebody squirt before, and I've almost made somebody squirt before when she couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped, and she was right at the point. And let me tell you something. I think some people get embarrassed by squirting because they think it's probably like they peeing on themselves, but you're not peeing on yourself, dear. Um, that is some hot shit, and I feel like once again that ego shit. If you can make a bitch squirt, you are really doing some stuff, okay? At one point, the one that couldn't take it, I was up in it, and you can just literally see the body just start shaking, and it was about to come, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm a fan of it. Just don't put it in my motherfucking mouth, bitch. But it is what it is. Okay. Do y'all think? What do y'all think about squirting? Have y'all squirted before? Okay. Do you look down on it? I don't know why you wouldn't. That's an accomplishment, bitch. That sounds like one of the ultimate orgasms or whatever. Somebody can hit that thing in the back and just make you go, stick it in there, curl that bitch, and tickle the fuck out of it, and just ooh, all over. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that? Do you think it's coming? Do you think it's okay? Like I said, y'all, this was cute. This was cute. Do I got some face? I got some other comments. I might just give y'all a fucking hour long ass video, bitch. I'm going to my comments on my video, so just bear with me. Cause if I've answered everything, I might just end the shit right here. and then we can go into some more stuff on a deeper level or whatever it is that you want. Like I said, um, hmm. Okay, see, this gonna take too long. But anyway, y'all let me know. This is the first edition. If I'm going to go through the comments that I have on my other videos, and I'm gonna take them down for the next video. So if you did not hear your comment or you did not hear your topic on this one, just wait and bear with me. It's an hour-long video already. And I will make sure to get to it next time. And if you have some more questions, some more what would you do type of situations, some more have you ever been in this type of situation, some more topics that you want me to go deeper into, something in the video that you want me to expound on, anything. You see, I was open book. I just asked her whatever it is that you wanted me to answer. And if you want to continue this, let me know. Okay. And I will see y'all asses later with y'all nasty asses. Okay. But we grown and we here and we understand. Okay. It is what it is. I will see y'all later. All right. Peace.